CBS Broadcast Center in Los Angeles. This is CBS2 News at 6 p.m.
A wild weather day today. We are seeing it all, from extreme heat to thunderstorms to raging wildfires. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Doubt.
And I'm Suzanne Marquez. Firefighters are battling extreme heat on the fire lines from Burbank to Goleta in Santa Barbara County to Forest Falls in San Bernardino.
Fires are breaking out across the state because of the triple-digit temperatures and dry conditions. Another fire was in Granada Hills this afternoon.
Crews were quick to get to the flames on Knollwood Drive near the Knollwood Golf Course. CBS2's Adriana Weingold is live at the scene. Adriana.
Yeah, well, the people who live here are breathing a sigh of relief after firefighters were able to put this fire out before it destroyed any homes. You can see a few units here just packing up this evening after they spent this afternoon working on this fire here. Now, 3 homes were damaged, also 2 vehicles destroyed, and 1 firefighter being evaluated for heat-related medical complaints. And one of the homeowners whose roof was damaged says that she and her kids were swimming in the backyard pool when they saw ash. They got out and looked in the distance, and there was a huge plume of smoke. She says she called 911 and ran door to door, telling her neighbors to leave. Just down the street, residents were frantic as they grabbed whatever they could and got out of their homes. Take a listen.
This kind of weather and this kind of heat, you're terrified.
Oh my God, well, I was in the house and all of a sudden I saw flames rise above the golf course, and we were scared to death. The flames came right up to my back lawn.
We had extra boots on the ground for an incident just like this. That allowed us to hit this fire hard and fast, and we stomped it out. It could have been much worse.
The fire department says that this fire was threatening 30 homes. They had 102 firefighters on the ground and got this fire out pretty quickly. We are live in Granada Hills. Adriana Weingold, CBS 2 News.
All right, Adriana, thanks. Now to Santa Barbara County, where the holiday fire in Goleta damaged or destroyed at least 20 structures. The fire forced as many as 2,500 people out of their homes.
At a news conference this afternoon, fire officials had good news. They said they've increased the fire containment to 80%. There have been no fatalities or injuries. They still don't have a cause, though, but most evacuation orders have been lifted, and officials are now focused on getting families back to their homes. CBS 2's Greg Mills is there with the latest.
This is the Driscoll's home. As you can see behind me, it survived this fire. Interesting to note, they left at the same time last night, evacuated, same time as the folks across the street did. But their home survived. Over here, a family that has 2 young children, they lost everything. Patty Driscoll and a neighbor are the lucky ones. Their home survived this. Many of their neighbors on or near North Fairview Avenue in Goleta weren't nearly as fortunate. The holiday fire was just too powerful. Conditions were perfect for this firestorm. Strong winds, extremely dry, and record-setting heat. In some cases, all firefighters could do was watch.
It was so hot they couldn't walk on the street. They had to walk on the yards and the neighboring houses.
Most of her neighboring houses went up in flames. Driving along what they call Pine Tree Lane, we saw house after house destroyed. She said 5 families she has known for years lost their homes on this street.
I'm devastated for them. I'm feeling fortunate for myself.
She and her husband built their dream home here 30 years ago.
For 30 years, I thought it was going to happen.
Many false alarms through the years until last night. Watching a movie downstairs, her husband smelled smoke.
He gets up to the deck and he looks out and he goes, "Oh my God." He said, "It's the big one." He said, "Pack up, we're going."
This wind-driven fire moved so quickly, trying to escape down the street was dicey.
It was lined by fire on either side.
It was 10 p.m., but smoke so thick she couldn't use her headlights. This area around Santa Barbara has been hit so hard over the last 7 months. This fire, the huge Thomas fire, followed by deadly mudslides. People living here have had enough.
I'm tired of this. We're all tired of this. Come on, Mother Nature. Stop. Be kind.
This is really something to see. Not surprising in a fire, but all this plastic melted. It appears the rest of the car survived the fire just fine. In Goleta, Greg Mills, CBS 2 News.
Thank you, Greg. Dozens of homes above Country Club Drive in Burbank were evacuated today when a fire broke out in the Verdugo Mountains.
CBS 2's Christy Fajardo is there live to show us the situation right now. Christy.
Well, firefighters' hard work is really paying dividends. In fact, take a look right over there. You'll notice there is a helicopter. We have been watching a very aggressive aerial assault. One helicopter after the other comes, picks up water, and immediately drops it right over there. And that patch you see over there, that is all that is left of the Wildwood fire. Just a patch of smoke, but no flames that we can see. But we want to show you what it looked like not all that long ago when Sky 2 flew the scene. The fire broke out at about 1 p.m., then quickly ballooned, but firefighters have been able to hold it off at about 45 acres. Hikers in Wildwood Canyon and the Stowe Nature Center recreation area were told to leave immediately. That's how worried firefighters were. Burbank police officers also knocked on the doors of about 40 homes along Country Club Drive above Sunset Canyon and told residents to clear out. Those areas are still under a mandatory evacuation order, but that could soon change. Firefighters apparently are so confident they are gaining on this fire that the golf club, which is just the golf course rather, that is just below the fire, still has golfers teeing off. And we also drove up to the Castaway, and there's a party still going on up there. We saw a guest taking photos of water drops, and as you can probably tell, those water drops are still continuing. We are monitoring the situation, and if everything holds, it looks like this firefighter could be knocked down. Firefighters told us as of the last update that there was 0% containment, meaning they had not been able to draw any line around the fire. But right now, again, all we're seeing is a patch of smoke. So if those evacuation orders are lifted, we'll let you know. Live in Burbank, I'm Christy Fajardo, CBS 2 News.
Christy, thanks. A mandatory evacuation remains in effect for the entire San Bernardino County town of Forest Falls because of a fire there. The area was also hit today with torrential rain and mudslides.
CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen is live in the middle of it all. He joins us with a look at the conditions now. Jeff?
Well, this is the command post, and it is the only spot where we're able to send a live signal to you. This fire is actually burning on the other side of the hills behind us, where you can see a little bit of smoke right now. That area is very steep and rugged. Earlier, it rained in there, and that led to a muddy mess. Check out cell phone video of this mudslide on Highway 38 between Forest Falls and Angeles Oaks in San Bernardino County. U.S. Forest Service Captain Ernesto Rubio captured these images of rain and hail after he moved his crew out of harm's way while they were battling the valley fire.
We had thunderstorms that were coming overhead, so we were pulling everybody off the line.
You can see how quickly the mud piled up, in some spots about 10 to 12 feet. This flash flood warning was sent to phones in the area, but Captain Rubio says his team got the heads up well before that, thanks to the aircraft above.
Flash flood warning came about 10 minutes after it actually came through.
The valley fire broke out yesterday afternoon, and it led to a mandatory evacuation order in the town of Forest Falls. Willie Ross and his boss were just a few who stayed put.
We work for the water company, so we decided to stay just in case, someone need to, operate the system or something.
An aerial bucket brigade has been drawing water from this lake. But the true heavy lifting is being done by hand crews, cutting lines the old-fashioned way.
We're talking about boots on the ground, hiking up. Yep, absolutely.
It's unclear when the back-breaking work will end because we found flare-ups like this after the rain fell.
It kind of gives you a sense of false hope as far as, right now things are calm, but give it a couple of days for the sun to poke its head again.
So far, about 1,000 acres have burned, and containment is at 5%. At this point, it is unclear when the mandatory evacuation order will be lifted. For now, we are live in Yucaipa. Jeff Nguyen, CBS 2 News.
Jeff, thanks. This was a surprise with all of our triple-digit temperatures. Rain on our Blue Ridge camera near Wrightwood. Yeah,
wow.
So much rain fell so quickly in Wrightwood, though. You could see from this picture it was flowing down the street. But as quickly as it started, it all ended just as fast.
It also poured in Laverne this afternoon. Windshield wipers were working overtime on the 210 freeway. CBS 2 meteorologist Amber Lee joins us live in studio to show us what's going on with our weather, Amber.
All right, so we've been talking about this the last few days. So the heat came, and then also we're looking at that monsoon moisture also pushing in. That's why we saw the rain and also the thunderstorms, especially in the higher elevations. But some of it also drifted to some of the valley floors in areas like Pasadena and the Sierra Madre area. They also saw some light rain before it quickly dissipated. But we also saw another day of record heat. Check it out. These are the cities that all broke records. So it was another day day of triple-digit numbers, but it wasn't quite as hot as yesterday. But no matter how you look at it, it was still hot outside. Downtown LA broke a record coming in at 104. Santa Ana also broke a record. Riverside 113. LAX, Burbank, Newport Beach, Van Nuys, Woodland Hills, Camarillo, and Oxnard all broke records. So as we head into the overnight hours, because we've had such hot temperatures, it's going to be another warm one as we head into the early morning hours of tomorrow as well. So we still have a lot of that monsoon moisture pushing through. There's still some light scattered showers, especially in the higher elevations, and a little bit more east of Barstow. We do have some lightning and then also some stronger cells bringing down some rain over near the 15 freeway and the 40 freeway. But as we head into the next few days, there's still a chance that we could see much more of these thunderstorms rolling in. So I'll have more on that coming up. Back to you.
All right, Amber, thanks. Well, imagine living through this extreme heat without any power for air conditioning. Later in this newscast, how some local seniors are surviving without any relief.
And inmate firefighters get too close for comfort to this inferno you see right here while helping crews battle a destructive fire in San Diego. The story is coming up next.